Hello everyone, welcome. So I'm going to continue with the Covenant 25. I'm going to try to do something a bit different because I've relied on Stygian because it's such a good way to get pretty much all these ones, and obviously all these ones with the magic and spell defense down, whatever it's called. So anywho, today I'm going to try this one here. This is Umbra. It's going to be this guy, the one who you eat. And we're going to go with Awoken. So Umbra and Awoken today. So let's give this one a go. Strategy-wise, we'll see. We'll see what comes up. There's a few different strategies. The one where he, when he eats, it takes over the status effects. That is a pretty strong one. But yeah, we'll see how this one goes. I would say there's mixed feelings about this. Like, it's not a bad one, but I guess some people find it a little tricky. I mean, I don't find it easy, so I'm not saying like it is or isn't. But we'll see how this one goes. I think this will be pretty good, especially if we get the status effect. We can add a regen. We may as well do that. Or you can even take this one and add 2 attack to him. So it's really not a bad option with these two. Again, make sure you have no challenges, no mutators. It's just clean Covenant 25. And this is not the DLC. DLC is a whole kettle of fish, and that's with this one. I do have it, I've just turned it off so that, you know, we can just focus on a general base game playthrough. Okay, let's see how we go. Might take a few tweaking at first to see what we kind of like do, because if the last boss, Seraph, is going to be the one who takes away, what is it? Adds the attack debuff, that could be really bad if you're accumulating that and giving it to the one in front. They'll become super weak. So we've got to be careful of that. Since Devour spells, that's not too bad. It's not too bad, so we'll take that. This can be good as well if he keeps passing on the status effects, get spikes. So I'm really trying to think about that as a strategy. So far so good. These are okay. These are fine. Both these are pretty good. I don't know. I think what I will do for now is this one's calling to me more. So we could go with that. This one's pretty handy though, just to get out some chunky monsters, especially with the Umbra clan. They have some chunky ones and you can really get like a good setup. But we'll just see how this goes. I don't think if you picked a different one, you'd be wrong. Just pick whatever you think is right. Because we don't have the status effect one, I'm going to go with this one. Just get more attack. Music's pretty low today because I want to just talk it through. I don't like these kind of talk through ones. I'm just trying to explain the what my mindset is while I'm playing. And what my strategy is. Like I said, sometimes strategy you can just, like, will be a full out loss. That's probably a good time to back out and then try again. Alright, so I got no units besides him, which is not great. So we'll just start clearing some of this. That wasn't a good idea. What I should have done was put him down first with this. I'll take the Ember Drain anyway, because, you know, we'll just see how we go. Okay, and then we can start killing these off. Okay, didn't matter too much because we still don't have any units. Some I'll play properly. So if you do that first, he gets eaten and it stops you accumulating the Ember Drain or letting it affect you. Yeah, it doesn't really work. Okay, cool. Get rid of them at least. He's gonna go as well. Which means we get a little bit more space. Yeah, and we win this, so we can just finish. So I'm so used to trying to get the highest score because I play the dailies mostly, and that's about it now. But yeah, you can just kind of like work your way around the top, especially early in the games. If you want to go start at the bottom, go for it. There's no law, right? It's just whatever gets you to the end and winning, really. I take this. I quite like the expansiveness of it. Don't really have anything that heals, however we do have the morsels which can come through with the one that gives you lifesteal, so I think I'm just gonna leave it for now. Now I don't have a monster, normally I'd go here to just buff these, because once we get to higher levels, not very many monsters are 1, so these become pretty useless, especially if you're relying on morsels. So I will... Where are the Umbra flags? That's interesting. There's one here, and then there's one here, and that's it. So it's always a good idea to look at what's ahead too, because I did say looking at the Umbra flag, those chunky ones really come into play when it's, you know, with some of the Umbra units and there's only one flag. There will be probably some parts where I can get a unit in one of these battles, but yeah, so for now I'm probably going to go this way just to be safe. I always look into this Steel Merchant first to see what's the big one, like the main kind of upgrade, and see what's here, because that'll help me decipher which one of these is best to take. This is a little unfortunate. I don't really like either of these, so I think to just be safe, this will be at least a little bit more tanky. We'll take that. Because this one is also pretty hefty, I could do this and make it super tanky, but I'm just going to keep it as is, and I might just add the shield, damage shields. Need to remember also that we have 3, so I don't have to be too stingy. I might just skip this and see what's over here. This is what I was looking for, so we'll take that. Got lucky. No, I think I want to do this. So got to remember that... What do we need to remember? I'm going to remember that he's coming through with an extra 10, so it's going to buff him doing 2 times when he attacks. So the first attack was going to do 5 to all twice, and then it's going to, you know, when he gets eaten, it's going to do 10. So it's going to be pretty strong. Would have been better if I got quick, but I really want to build up this guy straight away as quick as I can. Is that the best way to do it? I don't know, you tell me, you play as well. Gotta go with what works for you. Because he gets eaten, you can do this. Buff him, now he'll take 14 instead of 10. Okay, so we get rid of those. I mean, you could do that too, and then he'll take the attack but not the spikes. So instead I will do this and just give it to him because then he gets the extra spikes. As you can see, pretty strong once we get to the end. Now if you wanted to play safer, you could use the top shelf. Don't have to go all the way down to the bottom, it's safer, but you know. It's also nice to get a really high score. I could take this just for extra oomph, but we'll see, because I do have these two and all these, which will become obsolete eventually. I like this, I'm going to take it. This is also another one you can use, or this especially, for buffing him. So he gets an extra HP, which he passes over, of course, and it just gets better and better and better. Either or. This one makes him obviously really strong, but then passes on very little HP, or you could just give this straight to the unit in front. I'm gonna go with this one. Don't have to take any of these. This is one that I would probably prefer to get instead of this one because of the slay, getting +3. But that's okay. We're gonna grab this guy, the morsel master, so when we start putting down morsels, it's more and more. I'm gonna go this way because I want an extra guy duplicate, but you don't want to duplicate it straight away because you want to see what's in here. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I'm not going to take any of them. Okay, so this is why you go into here first, because now I'm going to buff him, because you can go over the limit once you get, once it's full. And so I've already got 3, which normally is 2, so I would add an extra of this, but now, because we've got that extra buff thing that we took at the start, we can put this on him. You can do other ones. I don't really use these ones, especially this. This isn't really going to help unless you're already losing, and then what are you buffing for? You're going to be buffing something, you know, it's kind of like that saying, flogging a dead horse. It's kind of that you don't need to do that. And this one, there is a few strats that I've used in the past where you utilize your pyre to kill everything except the boss. And you could use that, but then again, you wouldn't need that anyway because it's not as good. So take this, put it on whoever you want. I'm going to put it on him, so he's already very, very, very strong, has pretty good defense now, won't die, hopefully in the first turn, which is what we want. Cool, so now we're buffing, and we're going to duplicate him, so now I've got 2. That's why you always do the duplication after having a look at what's in the cavern. So otherwise then you'll just have 1 with 10 instead of 2. And this will be good for the end, because you can keep them up here to just take care of whatever pops up. Yeah, so this is annoying, but that's okay. It's not the end of the world. I'm gonna give it to him because he's got 3 turns of eating, so it's going to be very, very, very strong. And I'll pop him down. Give that to him. So he always has something, he's got daze, so he's going to get hit. and not do anything. So instead of that, I'm just going to buff this. He's going to end up getting killed, which is good because we want him to get eaten and then he gets to attack and destroys everything. Now I can start buffing him because he's getting eaten, it doesn't really matter. This would be good, but I wanted to make sure that he got to attack. And again, I'm going to pop this one here so he gets to attack. It's just thinking about getting the most attack out of each stage. I wouldn't overly sit down and calculate it, right? Some people can do, but you know, it's not that serious. That's really annoying. Alright, we'll get him anyway. Alright, and then we win. This can be really handy. I don't really need trample because at the moment all my attacking units that I'm going to be using have sweep, so they hit everyone anyway. So I don't need that unless something pops up later that I may or may not get annoyed about, wish I grabbed, but that's okay. Return Eden units, this can be quite good, especially if you want to... I think you can even use it on this. I can't remember, it's just gone out of my brain. Alright, so this is really good. Sometimes I'd utilize this. This one's really, really strong. The problem I have with it now is I feel pretty confident in these two, that I don't know if I really want to utilize this. Let me think. Because this one can get very, very strong. I might take it just to show you. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Okay, with the way that we are playing, I think more space is going to be better. So I'm going to take this one first. Normally I just recommend this, but quite happy with making more space. Again, I want to kind of go here, but now that we've got these two, I want to kind of buff them too. And then we get to get rid of some stewards, because these are now pretty much useless. Even though, you know, they do a good job. They do their thing. This is just too big. So I'm going to put this on him again, and then all I want is multi-strike. Let's just buff him then. I think I can just leave it like that. I probably wasted a little bit of coin, but it's alright. So now I'm going to go with this one. This gives like a nice even amount, plus also the status effects. Not great if you get negative status effects, and you'll have to watch out for that. Oh, okay. I forget, you start with a low H people. So I don't want to put him down first because otherwise Ember Drain will start collecting here. So we'll just give him Ember Drain. I'm going to work from the top shelf. I don't have to, but I think I'm going to play it safe. Oh, I can kind of wriggle my way around this one. Again, another Ember Drain, not fun, but it's okay. I'm gonna give this one a go. Let's see how this goes. This probably would have been better to put him down here. But then he probably would have died, so You go with what you can do. So he's pretty much killing everything at this time. See, they're already at 2. This is like too late. Let's do that, we'll get rid of them so they're not just constantly destroying my team. I can put him in front, therefore he will just die, and I will get these two out. That way he should be really good once he gets up to this guy. Only concern is HP. They're not able to take off much. Do need to get this down because this is actually pretty good, especially with the shields being added onto friendly units. You can use that early and then accumulate a whole bunch of shields. Alright, so he lives. We're good. I don't have to do the buffs, but I like to just quickly add some cards. So yeah, that's kind of how I was running it. As you can see now, he usually has 0. Now he's got up to 8, so that's why he can be quite strong, especially with multi-strike. Starts to attack a lot. If he has quickness as well, makes it even better. This one can be good too, to speed up the eating. And this one is good. Might speed up the eating. And I'm gonna grab that because I enjoy that card. It's fun. You never know which card it's gonna draw, and it could be like buffed with like 20 and cost nothing. It's nice. It's really nice. Alright, I'm gonna go this way. So I wanna see what this has. We're not really using this, but we might just take it anyway. This is probably better, but I'm going to take this one. Now, when it comes to Magic Merchant and this, I will always, well, my rule to myself is going here first, but you never know. So it's fine to have a look, and yeah, it's like, I would probably go there first anyway. Alright, purge a card, gain a card, doesn't really matter too much. This is good though, we can get rid of another steward and see what they have to offer. You can take either. So when it's a rare card, I'm pretty sure it's a reusable card, or one of like the unique ones. This one could have Swift or Quick, the Quick card, but it'll probably just, actually I don't even know if that's true. I'm pretty sure it usually will just have the bottle that gives you extra regen, and this one will have like the one that gives you an extra space on the floor, so I'm going to go this one. This is actually really good. This is kind of what I want, so I'm going to take that. Might buff one of these cards. You don't have to. I'm just doing it because I want to. I'm going to leave everything with consume, that's fine. I'm going to use this one. You could put it on here too to make things easier, but I really want to have this in play. And when it's at 4, it's just not in play. I do like holdover. Holdover is great with this and also with this. Or with that, or I could do it with one of these and just always have a minor. I wouldn't say that's great, or this one. So I don't know. Probably going to go with eating so I can get rid of the hero or whatever they call them, the main guy. Okay, and I'm going to buff this one. And alright, now he's down to 2. This is good. I have a lot of units to be able to use. When I say units, I mean morsels. So you don't have to click on the extra bonus added effect stuff if you don't want it. I just do because it gives me like a little extra to be, hopefully the future, make the future easier. So I could put him down or risk it and use this and just see what I draw. But it could be anything, and it might not actually be useful. So I do want to get rid of this, so I'm just going to pop him down. He might actually make it to the top, which is okay. Well, we can take a little bit of damage. So I can do that and then draw anyway. Which is good because this is kind of what I wanted for him. I'm going to try to buff him and play a little bit sneaky. Let's put him there, he can die, because then he gets more HP. So you can kind of just use them as fodder if you still have them. So yeah, he's going to get to the top, it's going to take 30, it's going to get him under 30, so that's okay. We can kind of take a little bit of damage and take a little bit of loss. Alright, and then we'll put this here so he can start getting buffed. Yeah, unfortunately this has come out now and it's a bit late. It is too late. Yeah, he's gonna also attack. Not much I can do or want to really do about that. See, he's gonna get even stronger, which is good. And then we can do it again. That's why it's quite handy. Let's do that here. If I double here, it doesn't matter because they're gonna pop up and take up all the space anyway. Okay, so this is good. We're going to get a lot of cards. Now we can get him back. This is why it's quite handy doing it this way. We can also do this, get him fed. He's going to be our future attacker, hopefully. Put them down, put these down. I might do this one. I think we can buff him, actually. And why not? We can give him a buff. Alright, and we're going to do the same, because we know we're going to win here, we can't lose, so we may as well feed this guy and get him stronger and stronger. Alright, and that's it. So I did take some damage, not too much, nothing to worry about. I was at 90, I think, and so I've taken 16. You know, that's okay. It's not the end of the world. This one would be good, but I think I'm just going to leave it. I've got 30 cards, which is quite high. In my head, I like to keep around 20, but in reality, I like to go, oh, what about this? What about that? And I like to just collect. You shouldn't really be too much like that and just, you know, get as many cards as you want. You know, it's not like Pokemon, you're not got to catch them all type thing. You got to have a plan, but I also like to have fun with this game. So we could go here, but I think I want to go here because I do want to buff this what is he called actually? I don't even know. Overgorger. Cool, and then we've got this. This is exactly what we want. See, now he's at 36, he was at 0. As you can see, the more you feed him, the better and better he gets. If you get something like triggers an extra eating or something, there's a few cards, like a few artifacts like that, which triggers double gorge, I think it's called. Then, you know, he can be really, really, really tough for the enemies to deal with. So I have two options here. I can wait and maybe get another multi-strike. I think that's smart, but I'm gonna go with more defense because I want to win. I don't really care too much about having the fastest win. I just want to win. And so now I'll go here. Okay, this is really good. Yes, this is the one I want. This trigger, especially if you buff this and then use that on the Gorger, Overgorger, you know, he can get a huge amount each game, a huge amount of, what do you call it? Stuff, I don't know. I know what I'm trying to say. A huge amount of extra attack. But we definitely have enough cards. We don't want to get more. Alright, so we're up against Archus. This one's not too bad. I don't mind this one too much. It can be annoying, but it's worse. You really want to watch out for those if you're up against this type thing. I mean, obviously I just went with what I got at the start of the game and I'm going with this and it's been working quite well. We might do this and get him to be eaten. So still doubles and also gives it to him, which just makes him a little bit more tankier. Right, and then we start working this way. So I can already return, so I'm just going to grab them back and, you know, do what we did before. Might have to keep him. We don't have to do too much, but one extra attack on him was better than nothing. So this only triggers when it's a unit, when you play a non-morsel, so I can pop him down and not trigger the thing. But I'm going to use this. I know it's probably a little bit too early, but it's fine. Do that, grab these guys. I'm going to put one here. Actually, I think I'll do that one too. Again, still want him to be getting his feed. Probably should have did this one and then put one of those up there, but I didn't. You know, again, just didn't overly think about it. Well, that's okay. Okay, so that didn't work. There we go, he can eat all that. You know, it's not too much of a problem if he loses and then we go up here and then he kills him. That's just as good. We're not losing too much. I'm going to use this anyway. Why? It's because then it comes back next turn. And we'll put this in front so that he loses less HP. So now I can draw this guy, and we've got a lot here. And we can have two, because why not? I'd probably put him at the front, because we want the highest attack to be at the back, so it dies not as quickly. I'm going to do this. Okay, that works. So he's just going to get stronger and stronger. Okay, we do actually kill him on the first round, as I see. It's better to have it like this. If this was here, there would be less attack, might actually have lost this round. So you got to kind of like be playing and thinking about that too. I'm just going to do this because I really can make some headway here with this guy eating and eating and eating. So he can just keep eating. And then, you know, we might have won anyway. It doesn't matter too much. All right, let's just finish. Now I do have it on super up here. You can change the super, so if it is a bit fast, I don't know, just gonna have to get used to it, hopefully. I do kind of want this, but I really want this, so I'm not sure, especially with the last battle coming up. This might be annoying, but yeah, I'll take this, why not? Makes it safer and easier. So I've got a couple more rounds. I do want to get rid of the last few cards and then duplicate. I could duplicate him because now he's at 74. He's still a bit chunky. We could go this way and buff, especially something like this. I think we should win anyway. I know it's a bit early to call it, but I feel like we should win. So now I'm going to go with this 2 shield buff, because then each time he eats, he's going to transfer 2 shields to the front person, assuming he hasn't lost his shields. If you're versing someone who sweeps, then they're going to start busting shields, which is annoying, but, you know, it's fine. I'm going to go here first again. So this is really good. I'm going to put this on him, because now he has 1 instead of 3, so he can even eat more, because he has more space to eat. So he's just going to be eating. Okay, and I don't think I'm going to be able to get rid of all these, so I may as well buff them. And we are coming up to the end where he devours anyway, so it's kind of like, you know, just go for it. I'm going to give it to him. Remove consume's not going to help anymore because of what the boss is going to be like, Seraph. Alright, so here you can also see what's coming up. I never really look because I don't care, I just want to play. But this is good to check. You know, he's going to do Ember Drain and Sweep. That's not great, especially since I'm using the card that's the hero card. I can't remember what they're called. What are they actually called? This guy who transfers status effects. So if he gets embered, he's going to transfer that ember to the front one, and it gets a bit messy. So it's good to check these. Obviously, I'm just going to keep going. I don't care if it's 20. I want the money. I'm going to utilize that in the last little set. Okay, because he's up first, there's absolutely no way I'm putting him down, because it's just going to ruin it. So I'm going to actually utilize this guy now. As you can see, because he's got the mini, he's tiny. Same damage, just shorter, I guess. It's doing quite a lot of damage, but as you can see, because we're on a higher level, it still lives. So it's a bit rough. This one's quite unfortunate. I was hoping I would get something that I could counteract this with. I might still be able to from here, so we'll try this. See what comes through. Didn't get what we needed, but that's okay. I can actually put him here now. So we want to keep him getting fed. So he gets eaten, and now when he attacks, it shouldn't be too bad. Because he's gone. Reason why I'm going to do this here is because When I put one down, it duplicates, so it takes up 2 spots, then I can put another one down and take up another 2 of the morsels. I can't really put a morsel down when he's going to hit all of them, unfortunately, unless I get a... yeah, not this one. Unless I get a different one. But I didn't get a different one, so... oh, actually, that is... I forgot about this. See, sometimes you gotta think. Alright, that's fine. There we go. Probably could have utilized that him there as well. Look, I didn't say I play perfectly. Mistakes sometimes are made. Yeah, I don't think he's going to duplicate. No. Okay, I didn't think so. That would have been fun. But we'll do that. He can keep eating. Again, takes over the damage shield, so this is really good. If I put him here, he just dies. But we can put him there because he's already eaten the other ones. I know you're probably like, why you keep talking? It's kind of like a tutorial, take it like that. This isn't good. I rarely wanted to use this. Yeah, we're not, it's not that easy, can't do that. Might give it to him, just a sweep. Oops, I pushed the wrong button. That's right. I don't know what I was thinking just then. Oh well. We should have this round nicely wrapped up. A buff morsel. Alright, let's finish him off. So he should be really strong now. Yeah, 108 times 2. Imagine if it was times 3. Really nice, right? We just want to win. That's all we want. This is good. Consume quick. This is what I was also looking for. Again, I could take away stuff, but I could also add. And I'm probably going to be super greedy and get him duplicated because he takes up 1 spot. And it's just too good. It's too good not to. I don't think I have anyone that needs anything. Oh, actually, let's just buff him. Because why not? Now be careful, sometimes I have thought I was at a duplicate and was actually here, and I actually got rid of some of my best monsters. Look, it happens. And just facepalm and move on. Start of each turn, get a common one. You know what, I'm going to take that. Am I going to take this too? Because the extra 5 actually buffs him, so he's going to give more HP. Don't need anything else, but why not? Also, the first friendly, that's really good because, again, he's going to get 4 shields if I put him down first instead of 2 and then pass them on. So I'm thinking about all this kind of stuff, and then I have no more money because I'm poor. I might just get rid of the train steward because we have a little bit of money to remove that, and then we'll move on. Okay, let's go. Nope, already went there. Alright, we're up to against Seraph the Diligent, devour spells. Okay, let's see what I get. Not necessarily what I wanted, but because he's first, I'm going to take him. And he will work down here. I should use that, but I really want to put him up here, and I don't want to get any Ember Drain. So I'm going to do that. Alright, so we got these guys. I can actually pop him in front of here, but then I have no space for these guys, so you know, it's a bit tricky. Yeah, I'll just go with that. Let's just see how this goes. Probably put 2 of these here. I don't think he'll end up dying at all. Or I could put him in front. What's the best strat? Take this. Trigger feeding. Yeah, I guess we just go with it. Why not? And we've still got 2. Because I'm greedy, I'm going to do this. Okay, nice. So we've got this. Now we can do this and get him back. Now we can get him because he's first down with the double. See, this is how you have to kind of think. You don't have to. I'm just being really picky with this, I guess. But the more you get him eaten, the better. It sounds really dirty, but you know what I mean. Let's get rid of these. Which is unfortunate, but that's fine. Gonna probably utilize this now. As you can see, nice little extra buff. He gets eaten. Everyone's getting smashed now, so this is good. Start doing this, and then he gets no more attacks on him. We'll do this. Didn't do too much, but that's okay. And yeah, the stuff I've lost is fine. See, these are all still consumed, but that's okay, we can use this. This has automatically got consumed. We'll do that, and then we can buff these guys, get this. Get this one out here. Probably more shields, because why not? So how many shields does he have? 17. It's pretty good. I was hoping if I did that, one would at least go here, but it didn't, because that would be too convenient. Okay, and we do. We win this one. We've won the game. Won the round. Won the game, whatever. I don't even need to do this, but I'm just showing you how you can do it. So that is this particular one. Okay, I need to stop. I've already won. It's just fun, kind of like, you know, with the morsels, it can be kind of fun. And, you know, I didn't even really use the morsels in the way with the Umbra clan. I actually utilized it mostly with the Awoken because that's what I was offered. You got to work with what you get offered and kind of go along with the flow of what you think is going to be the best way to play the game. And in this way, in this case, that to me was the best way I could play this round. Also, having more cards at the end with consume is fine because they're going to devour the cards anyway. Alright, and we have got an extra little tick here, so that will be all. I'm going to leave this one and post this one up. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have any questions about the game or anything like that, then feel free. As you can see, I've done some of them because they were when I first started playing this, I was like getting to 25. I was like, okay, I know how to do it with him. I know how to do it with her, with the Awoken chick, and the rest I'm like, I don't know. I just kind of winged it through. I do need to collect some of these, but It's not really that important to get to the end of the game with those. But yeah, next time we might even go to the Melting Remnant and try Rector Flicker. Because I think the only ones that are left here are all the Stygian, which is kind of like quite easy to get through. And Wildenton, even with the Melting Remnant, that'll be an interesting one because, as you can see, I'm not super confident with them together, but we can do that. We've got to at least 24 with all of them. Can definitely get to 25. All right. Take care. Thanks for watching.